Hi, I'm now standing in front of the Japanese garden here in the Botanical Garden. It's part of the geographical section, so behind me is North America. This is actually the back entrance. You're now going into it. Of course, this is a botanical garden, the geographic section, so they are focusing on showing plants from Japan in the setting of a Japanese garden. So this will not be an original Japanese garden, but showcasing the plants of Japan. This garden was built between 1971 and 79 after a design by Araki Yoshikuni. You can look him up. He built a lot of gardens and a lot of interesting structure. And he actually designed 3 gardens here in Hamburg. I will show the other ones in a separate video. The lantern over there is an Odibe lantern. It's original from Japan. He brought it as a present. Especially in the rock setting around the pond, you can see the original Japanese influence very well. The waterfall over there and the dry waterfall setting. It is said that this main entrance with the 2 hatches, evergreen hatches, shall remind at the Katsura Rikyu villa in Kyoto. And it opens up to the pond, and yeah, you can really see the influence here. Even though the rest of the garden wasn't maintained in the original Japanese style, you can see it on the trees. They now started to wire the trees again. When I worked here, the trees really looked bad, and they have done a lot in the meantime, and it became better. Really, I'm really happy to see that they are working on that. This could be seen as a moon viewing platform, but also as a place where you can do events, like a small outdoor tea ceremony or something like that. And here's the dry waterfall. The waterfall in layers is a signature of Araki. He did that in many other gardens too, also in Japan. What you can see here is that the plants are not maintained in the Japanese way, so the trees are way too dense. The maple trees and also the azaleas are not pruned in the way, but that's just because the gardeners here are not trained in the Japanese way. Well, they are doing their best, but yeah, they do not get the chance to travel to Japan and learn from the gardeners there. This is the outside. We will enter through a different entrance. So here again we have North America, and here's Japan. There's a small river. Also the original design, I think. but the planting, of course, to show the plants and not to resemble a traditional Japanese garden. The lantern over there was a present by a family living here in Hamburg. It's not that original. It seems mixed of different styles, but still nice. And here now a small bamboo forest. You can definitely see the original influences from Japan, like the guiding and also the style of the fans. But yeah, they wanted to do it the Japanese style, but it's not original. So this overlapping here of the bamboo, and also the cross is not in the original style, but yeah, I just can't say enough. They are not trained. And as far as I know, they also do not have one gardener for this area who's really trained for it, who's doing passion or who is having that passion for this garden. It's just like someone ordering that person to go into and just keep everything okay. So probably step by step they will improve, because they are also already working on the trees. They want to reshape the trees. They also planted new trees which they will shape from the beginning. So they have to learn about that too. And I think next steps would be like karikomi, the pruning of the shrubs, and then maybe also how to do a bamboo fence in the Japanese style. So this is the outside again. On this side we have the system. So there they are explaining the system of the plants, the naming and families, plant families and such. And there is China, the Chinese garden. I already mentioned that they do not have the money to create an original Chinese garden, unfortunately. And also the Chinese pavilion they had, it was repaired once, but it's again looking horrible, and it's also closed for people to visit. So it's there on the hill. When I worked here, everything was still fine and I could sit there, but now you can't anymore. So here's the main entrance to the Japanese garden. They have a bonsai tree here. Which is also not professionally maintained as far as I know. And then the gardening is opening up like this. Yeah. That's almost it. Or you can go behind the waterfall too. You will see similarities to another garden Araki created here in Hamburg. I will show in a separate video. And if you can hear this, the Hamburg airport is very close. So you always hear the airplanes. When I find it, maybe I will add a photo of me where I'm sitting in one of these trees pruning, because I pruned here the trees once after I visited a workshop on how to prune trees, but that's long ago. I'm already don't work here for over 10 years. Yeah, I hope you liked the short visit in the Japanese garden of the Botanical Garden in Hamburg. If you visit Hamburg, please make sure to visit the right one. We have 3 Japanese gardens in the city, and this is the garden in Klein Flottbeck. The garden is now named the Loki Schmidt Garden, but it's the official Botanical Garden and not the one at Planten und Blumen. Yeah, I hope you liked this video, and also view our other videos from gardens in Hamburg or Japan. See you there!